Alright guys, check it out. I'm here at Home Depot now, and I'm about to go in and pick up some things that I can use to catch more bluegill. You see me catch the bluegill using the boat, and now I'm gonna try something new to catch the bluegill with, and that's gonna be building a trap cage. That's right guys, I'm gonna be building a trap cage for this bluegills, and I'll be trying to catch them like that. Guys, I always forget to get my mask. I had to go back to the truck to get my mask. Anyway, let's go in here and see what I can come up with. See if they have the material I need. I actually tried to go to a Home Depot the other day, but they didn't have what I needed. So I had to scrap that, and I had other things I had to do at my mother-in-law's house, so didn't get it done. But we're gonna try to get it done again. Check me out. All right, guys, I'm back. So I went in. I got a 4-foot by 25-foot fence, and then I got a 3-foot by 15-foot fence, and then I got some zip ties. What we're gonna do is simply take this bad boy, unroll it out to about 5 feet, and then we're gonna roll it in half, and then we're gonna zip tie it off, and then we're gonna take the 3-foot and we're gonna do the ends. That'll be like the end part, like that. And then we're gonna zip tie that off. And then on the other end, we're not gonna just cover it up. We're gonna make a cone-like shape, and we're gonna stick it in the end, and it'll be the opening for where the fish will go in at. It's gonna be a nice build when I'm done with it, guys. I think you'll really like it. I seen this on another video, so I was like, hey, why not do this myself? It looks really nice. These guys are catching a lot of fish. So I'm riding the wave, guys. Stay tuned, and I'm gonna show you how it looks. I think this is long enough. Let's see, I'm roughly 5'5", so I'm 5'5". I can build my fence 5'5". Puts me about right here. All right, guys, I'm back. These are the zip ties I'm gonna be using. I'm just gonna fold it in half. Gonna get it just like this and roll it in half. Once I roll it in half, it's gonna turn into a nice little circle. And that's all I need for a fish to travel in. Okay? I'm gonna start at the very top of this boy, and I'm gonna start zip tying it up. Alright, that's the first zip. Alright. How about I'll just stand it up? We can see the process from here, guys. So I just basically put 2 zip ties on it so I can hold it together. And I'm just gonna go all the way up and down and zip tying it until I get it zip tied all the way. All right, guys, I successfully got it zip tied all the way down to my liking. And now all I'm gonna do is just squish this part down some, just like that, to widen it out so it's more circular. And then I'm gonna zip tie the ends on. So stay tuned, guys, while I do that. Basically, I'm gonna use the same wire I already got. I'm just gonna pull it out. Oh wow. Just gonna pull it out just like this. Kind of squeeze it so that it's circular. like that. And guys, I'll zip tie it just like this down, and I'll cut it all the way around and cut it that way. I think this is a good idea. And it looks circular enough for me. Yeah, that looks good enough for me. Alright guys, I successfully got it zip tied all the way down to my liking. And now all I'm gonna do is just push this part down some, just like that, to widen it out so it's more circular. And then I'm gonna zip tie the ends on. So stay tuned guys while I do that. Alright guys, I finally got that bottom piece cut out now. I'm just gonna do some final zip ties to the end of that, and then I'll make the door for the trap. Once I do that, I'll snip all the zip ties on off, but yep, that's pretty much it. I got the bottom here. I'm just gonna zip tie it all the way around, seal it up really good so the fish don't get out, and we'll be ready to catch some more fish. So I'm just gonna zip tie this bad boy. I advise if you don't have rough hands, wear gloves. I work with my hands, you know, from time to time, and as a kid, I always worked with my hands growing up in the country. So it's nothing to me to get poked and be all right. Some people's skin a little bit softer than others though. So if so, wear some gloves. Those little barbs that are on here, that's what I cut with the wire cutters. They're very sharp. This is galvanized steel, so it's not gonna rust on me, guys. I'll be doing this for quite some time, using this cage if it just continues to work for me. Keep wanting to call it a fence. It's no longer a fence. It is a cage now. This is gonna do it. All right, guys. So now we'll work on the other end. I'm gonna cut out another circular hole, and well, actually, I'm not gonna cut out a circular hole. I take that back. I'm gonna make like a funnel out of some of this, and that's what I'm gonna use to create a gate for this. So let me create a funnel. Let me show you how I'm gonna do that. Not entirely sure how I'm gonna get it done, but I'm gonna get it done. All right, guys, so I finally got that cut out like I needed to, and I'm trying to make the cone shape for the door of the cage. I kind of got it the way I want it. Still working on it a little bit, but I think I just need to cut the first zip tie that I originally did and make another zip tie here at the top of the cone. Step aside, let you keep it. All right, guys, so this is the fish cage right now. I zip tied it all up, as you can see. Zip tied it, starting with the biggest piece first. I folded it over, zip tied it all the way down, and then I came on this end, cut out just a round piece, zip tied it all the way in, all the way around. And then for the front door of the cage, I made a cone shape so that with the cone shape, the fish can have all the room they need to go into the cage to start their way in. And as they go in, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until they come in. I don't know if you can see it, but through that little small portion just right there. And they'll come into the bait. And what's supposedly supposed to happen is they just can't find that hole as easy as they did as they were going in. And so that's the cage, guys. One other thing that I'm gonna do, I'll do it again in a little bit, but on this side, probably right about here, make a swinging door for it so I can swing it open and stick my hand in and get the fish. But other than that, it's over and done with. I just need to clean it up and cut off these little tabs, and we're done. Stay tuned, guys. Next, you'll be seeing me put it in the water.